Day 72 of Daddy in Dubai, and it's Tuesday. And you know me, sunshine, I choose the best it could ever be. And I'll tell you where I am and what it means to me. I'm in a place called Batliwala, right? And there is the poster for a movie called Sholay. And that's a movie I saw when I was young growing up. But what else is here to my right hand side over there? There's a sewing machine. And that sewing machine is a similar sewing machine that my granddad had. And let me tell you why it's got me emotional. Because in 1966, this guy here, yeah, my granddad took a risk. And as we talk about him taking a risk, I'm sat on a table with the ace of spades. And the ace of spades is my logo for my company, Audacious Associates. But it's also what this guy said is a gambling table. And it feels like my granddad's here right now saying to me, I'm proud of you, Dikra. And you know what that means? Dikra means son. And it says here, right here, welcome, Dikra. So as I'm listening, as I'm sat here, the music that's playing right now is all the music that was on when I was growing up with my granddad, Jaden. That's your great granddad. And what can I say? Listen, it's been the most amazing day so far. I'm sitting here right now, feel so blessed. I still feel so blessed that my granddad, his presence is everywhere. And he's saying to me, I'm proud of you, mate. And I appreciate it because I've already eaten. Well, I broke my fast earlier and I thought, where should I go? So I went into this hotel and I looked up and I could see this stairs upstairs. So I thought, let me go up. And as I walked upstairs, I saw the entrance. This lady talked to me and she goes, would you like to come in and have a look? And as I came in to have a look, the guy says to me, I recognize you. You were sat downstairs eating, weren't you? I said, yeah. Turns out he's a Gujarati guy. And I hadn't finished eating. So I said, what have you got on the menu? I was looking for somewhere to film today's episode. And I know, Sunshine, right now, even I'm not sure when you're going to watch this, but I know right now on YouTube, you're watching something to do with the black holes, right? And I'm super, super proud of you for doing that. But also, I spoke to you this morning, right? I rang your phone this morning, and you answered. And that's just the dream, man. When I got you that phone, I said to you, sunshine, your daddy's going to travel the world. I plan on doing some amazing things. And when I do that, got you this phone so you can ring me 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And if I want to get hold of you, I'll just ring you. And today, that happened exactly. So I'm super, super grateful. Yeah, yeah, go ahead. Um, I'm super, super proud of who you've become. I'm super proud of what your mum's done, right? Because everything that's happened so far has led to this moment right now. And I've not even told you about my day. I've told you about the here and now and what's exactly happened. And look, I wasn't expecting to cry, man, but feel blessed, feel grateful. And I'm really chuffed to be in this place. So, April the 21st, Tuesday, 2026, day 72 of Daddy in Dubai. And it made Daddy cry. But these are not sad tears, right? Daddy's happy, man. I'm happy that I got to sit where I'm sitting, to order the food that I've ordered, to have the conversations I had today. And look, I had some epic, epic conversations today. Throughout the whole day, it's just been off the hook, off the hook, off the hook, off the hook conversations. I mean, the conversations have been um, extremely progressive. And look, a week ago, I told you about the event that I went to. So at that event, there was Peter Doyle, who is coming on the channel on Thursday, and we're gonna share his contribution to my journey here in Dubai. But Peter said to me that the person that was behind the whole organizing of the whole event was a chap by the name of Moody. And Moody, I met with today. Now, Moody doesn't want the limelight, he doesn't want to be seen, but I wanted to speak to Moody to, number one, to thank him for putting such an amazing event together, putting such amazing speakers together. So I had that conversation with him, right? And it was special. I won't go into what everything he said, but sometimes in life, sunshine, and not sometimes, every time, everything's on the way, never nothing's on the way. And if you connect with people in a genuine manner from your heart, say what's in your heart with love and gratitude, and you'll receive the most authentic, soul felt conversations. And that's what happened with myself and Moody today. Anyway, after Moody, I had another meeting with a lady that I met, Tanya from Portugal. I met her last Wednesday at an event called Grit and Growl, hosted by Mr. Malik, who I met on Tuesday last week. And he said, Dizzy, you've got to come to my event. After hearing you speak for just 3 minutes, you must come to my event. So at that event, I met loads of people. And one of the ladies that I met was a lady called Tanya, and she's a public speaker, but she also teaches public speaking. And today at 5 o'clock, I met up with her. Now, why is that special? Because as a public speaker, and I know you don't have this fear, but most people, the biggest fear in the world is speaking at somebody's funeral. And yet you spoke at your grandma's funeral, right? Your great grandma's funeral. And you're not scared of audiences, but that's because you're my son and I've given you the training on how to speak in public. And you've done it in J Star. You've done it so many times that you don't have that fear. But it is the number one fear in the world. And when you meet another public speaker, there's a different level of conversation, right? And like apart from ice skating, and look, there is a big ice skating rink here in Dubai. I will face that fear and get on the ice skating rink and become a specialist. So yes, we had an amazing conversation for an hour. And as a result, she's going to end up coming on the show on the channel next week, and we're going to talk about public speaking and all of that kind of stuff. And then she's going to have a message for you, like all the other speakers and people that have come onto the channel and made that happen. Right? That's something that's going to happen anyway. I'm going to do it every day. As long as I'm alive, I will make a video every single day on this channel for you, Sunshine. So you've got your digital daddy every single day as a reference point. No matter how old you get, when you have kids, you can say, "Look, this is your granddad." Whether I meet them or not, your digital daddy, their digital granddaddy will be there forever. As long as we've got the internet and all of that stuff. And thanks to Rhoda and her partner, there's a thing called Candoxa. Candoxa is gonna allow everything I'm saying to be put onto the blockchain. And I'm not going to go into the blockchain right now, but we'll have a separate episode just about blockchain. In fact, we'll probably have Rhoda and her husband on the call at some point in the future once we negotiate and we box that deal off. And yeah, so that's been today. And then just as I didn't think it could get any better, I stumble upon this place. I stumble upon this place and it brings me to tears. Who would have thought? Who would have thought that would have been the outcome? And look, one thing I will tell you, um, when you and your mum and whoever else that's related to me turns up and comes to Dubai, you're definitely coming to this place to eat, 100%. So the place is called Batliwala and Co. And it's in Business Bay, or in fact, it's in the DoubleTree Hilton upstairs, and it's a Mumbai street food venue that's cool as a cucumber. Honestly, Sunshine, it's like walking back in time. And just so you can see, right? Look, see that there? That is a a sewing machine which my granddad had, and what fed my granddad, what supported my granddad, what supported the whole family from the time he was a tailor. So on that note, this is Dizzy Taylor with Mr. D. Dullabai going by Taylor in the house, Cholet, all the music, all that good stuff. I take my hat off to Mr. Taylor himself. From Mr. Taylor to Mr. Taylor, what can we say? It's tailor made for you, Sunshine, Mr. Taylor. Love you to the moon and back. It's your daddy in Dubai, coming live from Batliwala and Co. Their website link will be in the description below. And make sure you like, subscribe, make a comment, ask a question, tell me what it did for you. Happy Tuesday. Choose wisely, people of the planet. Choose wisely, Sunshine. And I'm super, super proud of you.